every part or manufactured or purchased from outside is inspected, mean every part is inspected. 100% inspection is carried out for number 1 components where product reliability and accuracy is important. Secondly, important components which may affect the functioning of the finished products, and thirdly, where a process normally yields a high percentage of defective products. The examples of 100% inspections are sorting out connecting rods according to big end size, comma, inspections of high precision bearing. The aim of 100% inspection is to detect all the defective products produced, but in many cases where inspection involves destructive test, that is, job is not fit for use after the test. This method of inspection cannot be employed, as this would mean 100% destruction. For example, tensile test of a wire, filament test of electric bulb, firing test for ammunition involve destructive test, and 100% inspection is not suitable. Also, experience has shown that 100% inspection does not guarantee 100% effectiveness, because monotony of the work involved in 100% inspection causes fatigue and lower attention, with the result a good item may be rejected or a defective may be accepted. Then comes sampling inspection. In this sampling inspection, all the objects are not inspected, only a part of it is taken. These are inspected and results are implemented on rest of the pile. In sampling inspection, a small number of items called sample is drawn on random basis from a batch and inspected. The sample is assumed to represent the lot from which it is drawn, and a decision to accept or reject the lot is taken depending upon whether the sample conforms or does not conform to the set quality specifications. As the items are drawn from the sample in a random fashion, each item of the batch has equal chances of being drawn for sample inspection. To obtain a sample that truly represents the lot, sample must be drawn at regular intervals from entire production run, and every hour, every week extra, or from different depth and from all sides of a box containing the lot or batch. The production from automatic machines and mass produced items are generally inspected on sample basis. Sample inspection has the following advantages: it is less time consuming and less costly. A smaller inspection stop is easy to supervise. Less damage to product, as fewer pieces are inspected. Suitable for inspection of items which require destructive testing. Then rejection of complete lot based on sample pressurizes for improvement in quality. Then errors due to monotony and fatigue encountered in 100% inspection are not there. Then comes who should take the activity of inspection. In a manufacturing, the operator working on the machine may be asked to inspect his product, or separate inspection staff is deputed to inspect the items to see whether the work is being carried out according to laid down specifications or not. In mass and interchangeable production, a separate inspection department is assigned the job of inspection and quality control. Then comparison of inspection by attributes and by variables. Now, inspection can be done by attributes and it can also be done by variables. Now, we are to compare these two. The first, cost of inspection per item is low. If we go for inspection by variables, if we go for inspection for by attributes, the inspection per item is low, as the inspection is performed either visually or by gazing, because we do not use any kind of instrument, or we do not take any measurement. So, it is less time consuming. We can easily decide to reject or accept the object. And if we go for inspection by variables, cost of inspection per item is more, as inspection is carried out by measurements and observations may have to be recorded. So, in case of inspection by variables, it is more time consuming, because we take a number of readings with some instruments. So, it is more time consuming. Then second point is, inspection is slightly subjective, especially in respect of visual characteristics. Or if we go for inspection by attributes, then this type of inspection is slightly subjective, because this type of inspection is usually done visually, or by touching the object, or by counting the objects. And if inspection is done by variables, it is more objective and minimizes the possibilities of misclassification, because in case of inspection by variables, we inspect the things by instruments, then that is why it is more objective, and there are less chances of misclassifications are there. Third point, in case inspection by attributes, more than one characteristics can be considered at a time, because we do not use any instrument in case of inspection by attributes. So, number of characteristics can be considered at a time, and in case of inspection by variables, only one characteristics can be considered at a time, because we use some instruments to measure the different characteristics. So, at a time only one characteristics can be considered. And the fourth is, computation of sample quality from item quality is less complicated. In case of inspection by attributes, computation of sample quality from item quality is less complicated, and in case if we go inspection by variables, computation of sample quality from item quality is more complicated. And fifth point, in case of inspection by attributes, for the same degree of efficiency in inference made about the lot more items need be inspected. So, in case of inspection by attributes, what we need, more items need to be inspected, and for the same degree of efficiency in inference made about the lot, less items need be inspected, because we inspect the things by some, with the help of some measuring instruments. So, what we need only less number of items to be inspected in case it if the inspection is by variables. And the last point is suitable for acceptance sampling. In case we go for inspection by attribute, it is very suitable for acceptance sampling, because what we do in case of attribute sampling, attribute inspection, we just count the number of scratches on the surface, shape of the object, then we check its dimensions. So, by counting it can be accepted or rejected at a time. And in case of inspection by variables, suitable, it is suitable for in process inspection to control the process. Then comes the comparison of 100% inspection and sampling inspection. As I have already made it clear that in case of 100% inspection, each and every object is inspected thoroughly, and then decision is taken to accept or reject the lot. But in case of sampling inspection, what we do? We do not inspect each and every object, every part. What we do? We take small number of pieces from a big lot. That small number of pieces are called a sample, and that sample is taken. Inspection is done on this small sample. What are the results of this sample? These results are implemented on the rest of the pile. So, first point is, in case of 100% inspection, it consumes more time if lot size is large, hence delays in decision making. In 100% inspection, it takes more time because each and every object is inspected. So, it is time consuming, but in case of sampling inspection, less time is consumed, as only a portion of a lot is inspected and quick decision can be taken, because we do not inspect each and every part, only a part of the large pile is taken and that is inspected. Then what are the results of this sample? These are implemented on the rest of the pile. So, it is less time consuming. Second point is, total cost of inspection per lot is very high in case of 100% inspection, because each and every part is inspected. So, it is very clear, cost of inspection per lot may be very high. But in case of sampling inspection, because we inspect a small number of pieces, so total cost of inspection per lot is low. Number of skilled person required is more. In case of 100% inspection, number of person requires in inspection activities is more, and in case of sampling inspection, less number of skilled persons are needed. Then more handling damage during inspection. In case of 100% inspection, because each and every object is inspected, so more handling damages are there. Then in case of sampling inspection, less handling damage during inspection, as number of parts handled are less. And the last point, in case of 100% inspection, it is not feasible when inspection involved destructive test only, and in case of sampling inspection, only method possible when inspection involve destructive testing. Sixth point, supplier has little incentive to improve his product as only defective items which are rejected and are sent back to him. And in case of sampling inspection, more pressure on supplier to improve the quality because only small percentage of defective is allowed, otherwise the lot is sent back to him. So, it is all about inspection. Thank you very much.